I got it! I got the perfect level idea! It's gonna be so challenging. Just a bit. Voila! My masterpiece is done! Can't wait to show it to my friends. Hey there! Thank you for stopping by. You will be wondering, Ruben, what is this video about? Well, if you saw the title, you will already know what I'm going to talk about. You see, you are watching the first episode of a series where I will go in detail of what Mario Maker 2 offers to help you make better decisions when it comes to building a level, like movesets, power-ups, themes. Once a new episode is published, I will update the description to include the other videos, so be tuned. In this episode, we will talk about the moves, aka skills, that the player can perform for each of the 5 game styles, which are Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, New Super Mario Bros. U, and Super Mario 3D World. This video will be quite in-depth, and because of this there will be a lot of info. To make things easier, there's timestamps in the description if you want to go to the specific part you are interested in, but I highly suggest you to watch the entire thing. Inside the community, everyone knows that you can switch between the 4 first styles without losing progress. But knowing from the start which game style you need will remove the need to switch game styles often, which could mean breaking the level or adding oversights that could have been avoided with the correct style at the beginning. Is everything clear? Good! Then here we go! Skills or moves are what the player is capable of while playing a level. Each style has different and common abilities. Some has more than others, and it is crucial to know this when designing a level, because giving the player certain abilities will require you to approach the level design in different perspectives. Disclaimer: all the abilities I mention are simplified versions of the actual controls for each style, so new people can understand it. If you want to see an even more in-depth look at all the controls, you can check out a link in the description. Let's start with Mario 1 for the NES. If we analyzed every skill in all game styles, a lot of people will say right away that Mario 1 is the most limiting when it comes to moves. And it's correct due to this style having the least amount of skills available, unless you use exclusive power-ups. Those power-ups add exclusive movesets, but I won't talk about them in this part. This game style is perfect for new makers since it's the most limiting style. And since it's the most limiting style, this means that the maker will have an easier time making a level. Each skill is as follows. Moving. Well, it's self-explanatory really. This lets Mario the ability to move in the x-axis, left or right. Nothing special here. If you hold the run button, the player will go faster. Jumping. Also self-explanatory. It grants Mario, or the player, the ability to jump. The height of the same jump differs between these factors. If you are jumping after walking, your jump height will be 4 blocks. If you were running, it will be 5 blocks. Any gizmo can or can't influence this, but that is also for another video. Crouching. After pressing down on the D-pad or joystick, Mario will crouch, which reduces his hitbox to half its size. A hitbox is a keyword that describes an area where the player can collide with something else. If crouching is done near a working pipe, it will send Mario to a sub-area. climbing vines in the x-axis. What do I mean? Well, pressing up or down grants the ability to ascend or descend at a steady pace while ignoring gravity. You can go faster if you hold the run button. In Mario 1 though, the player is restricted in two positions, left and right. And finally, swimming. If you are in water, instead of jumping, you will swim. You will still be affected by gravity, but it will be slower. In order to swim, you will need to repeatedly press the jump button. If you don't do it enough, Mario will sink to the bottom. Mario 3 is the game style I usually prefer when it comes to levels, because it gives you a bit more skills to mess around with. Let's take a look at the new skills available. Climbing vines freely, sliding, grabbing, and throwing. Grabbing itself is a bit of a challenge, because since now players can grab things, it is easier for the maker to leave more oversights in their level design. An example could be a player grabbing an item, let's say a trampoline, and using the same item to cheese the level. Let's go a bit in depth. Sliding. If you press the down button while in the slope, Mario will begin to slide. This move makes the player in a state where they can kill enemies that are normally undefeatable with standard jumps. Grabbing. If you press the run button and you bump into an object that can be held, you will be able to carry it. Throwing. You can throw objects by releasing the run button after grabbing an object. Or instead of throwing, you can drop objects by releasing the run button while the down button stays pushed. Climbing freely. It is the same as Mario 1, but adds the ability to move freely through all the vines. You are not restricted to two preset positions. Next comes Super Mario World. I would recommend doing levels in this style once you have been accustomed to the simplicity of both SMB1 and SMB3, because it only adds a couple new skills in total, which are Spin Jump. Pressing L or R allows the player to bounce off some enemies that could not be killed by simply jumping on them, like Spaniards and Pokies, for example. The Spin Jump, though, doesn't kill them, so be aware. Throwing objects upwards. It's exactly like Mario 3 throwing ability, but with an added throw in the Y-axis. It's perfect to kill enemies that are on top and are unreachable by just jumping. Oh no, it's time for new Super Mario Bros. U. This style inherits the moveset of Mario 3 and World, but removes the ability to throw objects upwards. This style is an overall substantial upgrade when it comes to the moveset, since it's inspired by 3D Mario games. The next skills are wall jumps. By pressing right or left, depending on what wall you are facing, will make you slide through the wall. While sliding the wall, if you press the jump button, the player will be launched forward in the opposite direction. Ground pound. It's one of the most iconic skills. If you jump and press down in the air, you will be able to break blocks or kill some enemies instantly. It doesn't protect you against spiky foes though. Double and triple jump. If you keep running and press the jump button with timing as soon as you touch the ground, you will be able to jump even higher. Continue swimming. While swimming, if you hold the jump button, Mario will stay swimming. This allows him to descend slower without mashing the jump button. This is the only move I will consider useless in almost all situations. Looks like there's only one left now, 3D World. This style is a totally different beast, not because it adds a huge amount of new skills, but because changing any game style from this one to another or the opposite will make you to delete the entire level, so be extra cautious with this one. Propeller. This skill itself has two different uses. If you press L or R while in the ground and then jump, you will execute a propeller jump. But if you do it on the air, the player will act as a propeller, which changes the descent speed. This one is extra special since it can save you from undershooting some jumps. Charged crouch jump. This move will be executed if you hold the down button for a while and then press the jump button. It's a good choice if you need to get into one tall empty spaces. Rolling. If you crouch and then you press the L or R button, you will make a roll. Doing this lets you bump into objects sideways, like these for example. As you can see, each style covers a wide amount of skills, Mario 1 being the most easy to work with and 3D World being the hardest. So, if you are new to Mario Maker 2, I will suggest you to do Mario 1 levels and work upwards. Working with limits can help your creativity flourish. And that's it! Congratulations for making it this far. I hope this first part helped you understand what style to choose depending on what you want the player to do or not do. It isn't easy to make any level in any game style. It takes practice and determination. Absolutely also time. I am excited to see your creations after this video. If you make any levels using this knowledge or just after watching this, please share them in the description below. I will be leaving now. So see you in 2 weeks. Well, it took a week and a day, and I finally did it. I know there's still some choppy sound effects here and there, but I really tried to get the sound effects I really wanted. It's really difficult to get those, especially 3D World. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also do streamings on Twitch each Wednesday and Friday at 4:30 European time, so feel free to come by. I also have a Discord. Everything will be linked in the description below. So, well, see you in the next 2 weeks with the new Titanfall 2 video.